Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Danica Patrick, a trailblazer in motorsports. Danica Patrick stands as one of the most influential and recognizable figures in modern motorsports. Known for breaking gender barriers, redefining expectations, and achieving historic milestones, she carved out a legacy that extends far beyond the racetrack. As a driver, entrepreneur, and media personality, Patrick remains a powerful symbol of determination, versatility, and achievement. Early life and beginnings in racing. Danica Sue Patrick was born on March 25, 1982, in Beloit, Wisconsin, and grew up in Roscoe, Illinois. Her passion for racing began early. Encouraged by her parents, she started competing in go-karts at the age of 10. Her natural talent became evident as she collected regional and national karting titles, paving the way for international ambitions. As a teenager, Patrick moved to England to further her career, competing in several British racing series. The experience provided her with a strong foundation in open-wheel racing and helped shape her driving style and competitive spirit. Rise in IndyCar and historic achievements. Patrick made her IndyCar Series debut in 2005 with Rahal Letterman Racing, quickly capturing the world's attention. During her rookie season, she led laps at the Indianapolis 300, becoming the first woman ever to lead the race. Her fourth-place finish remains one of the best results by a female driver at the event. In 2008, Patrick earned a place in motorsport history by winning the Indy Japan 300, becoming the first woman to win an IndyCar Series race. The victory solidified her status as a global icon and a major figure in professional racing. Other IndyCar highlights include multiple top 5 finishes, consistent strong performances at the Indianapolis 500, recognition as one of the sport's most marketable and popular drivers. Transition to NASCAR in 2010. Patrick began transitioning into stock car racing, moving full-time into the NASCAR Cup Series by 2013. She joined Stewart-Haas Racing and quickly made headlines by winning the Daytona 500 pole position, becoming the first woman to achieve the feat. She finished 8th in that race, another record for a female competitor at the Daytona 500. Throughout her NASCAR career, Patrick competed in hundreds of races and solidified her place as one of the most prominent female drivers in the sport's history. While she never captured a Cup Series win, her presence brought increased visibility to the sport and inspired a new generation of racing fans. Retirement and post-racing ventures. Danica Patrick retired from full-time racing after the 2017 NASCAR season and completed a final, Danica Double, in 2018. Competing once more in the Daytona 500 and the Indianapolis 500. Since retiring, she has pursued multiple successful business ventures, including entrepreneurship, launching her clothing line Warrior and her wine brand Somnium, media roles, including TV commentary during major racing events, podcasting, hosting the widely followed Pretty Intense podcast, authorship, writing books about her life, wellness, and motivation. Her work continues to highlight her passion for fitness, personal growth, and entrepreneurship. Legacy and influence. Danica Patrick's impact on motorsports is undeniable. She broke long-standing gender barriers in both IndyCar and NASCAR, demonstrated that women could compete at the highest levels of racing, encouraged industry conversations about representation and equality, inspired countless young drivers around the world. Her combination of on-track achievements and off-track influence has made her one of the most important figures in modern racing history. Driving style and competitive approach. Danica Patrick's driving style was often described as smooth, precise, and strategically disciplined. Unlike some drivers who relied on aggressive overtaking, Patrick focused on consistency, race management, and capitalizing on opportunities as they developed. She excelled on high-speed ovals where precision and aerodynamic awareness were crucial. In IndyCar, her ability to maintain strong pace over long green flag runs set her apart. In NASCAR, she faced a steep learning curve transitioning to heavier stock cars. Yet she steadily improved her qualifying speed and superspeedway performance. Her technical feedback was praised by engineers, contributing to vehicle setups and performance developments. Key achievements and notable races. IndyCar highlights 2005 Indianapolis 500. Patrick led 19 laps, a historic first for a woman at the event. Her fourth-place finish drew global acclaim. 2007 IndyCar season. She finished 7th in the standings, her best overall position, showcasing her consistency across the year. 2008 Indy Japan 300 victory. This win marked the most significant milestone of her open-wheel career and remains a defining moment in motorsport history. Indianapolis 500 performances. Over 7 starts. She earned 6 top 10 finishes, demonstrating impressive reliability at one of the world's most challenging races. NASCAR highlights 2013 Daytona 500 pole. Patrick became the first woman to earn a Cup Series pole position, qualifying at 196.434 miles per hour. 2013 Daytona 500 race. She ran in the top 10 for much of the event and finished 8th. The highest finish by a woman in the race's history. Multiple top 20 finishes in the Cup Series and a strong presence in fan-voted awards reflected her influence in the sport. Media popularity and cultural impact. From the moment she entered professional racing, Patrick became a media sensation. Her combination of skill, confidence, and visibility in a male-dominated sport made her highly marketable. She appeared in commercials, magazine covers, and sports documentaries, becoming one of the few racing drivers widely recognized outside motorsports circles. She also reshaped the conversation about women in racing. Patrick didn't wish to be celebrated only for being a woman in the sport. She emphasized competition, results, and professionalism. Yet her success inevitably became a symbol of progress. Inspiring young female racers around the world. Her influence can be seen in increased participation of female competitors in karting and junior formula categories, greater interest from sponsors in supporting women in motorsports, enhanced public discussions about equality in professional sports. Patrick handled both praise and criticism with resilience, often addressing stereotypes and expectations with straightforward confidence. Entrepreneurial ventures and business success. After retiring from full-time racing, Patrick expanded her work as an entrepreneur and lifestyle figure. Her ventures reflect her interests in wellness, style, and personal development. Somnium wine. Inspired by her love of Napa Valley, Patrick founded Somnium, a premium wine label produced from her vineyard estate. The brand emphasizes craftsmanship and authenticity, receiving strong reviews from wine enthusiasts. Pretty Intense podcast. Her podcast features long-form interviews with athletes, authors, and thought leaders. The show highlights topics like health, mindset, resilience, and personal transformation, reflecting her own approach to life after racing. Warrior Clothing line. A fitness-inspired clothing brand designed with functionality and empowerment in mind. Tapping into Patrick's athletic background and motivational messaging. Books and wellness advocacy. Patrick has written about her career, fitness philosophy, and personal journey, encouraging audiences to pursue discipline, balance, and mental strength. Personal life and public presence. Beyond the track, Danica Patrick has been open about her personal experiences, relationships, and challenges. She emphasizes growth through adversity and often shares insights through social media, interviews, and public speaking appearances. Her dedication to fitness is a major theme in her life. Patrick participates in yoga, strength training, high-intensity workouts, and mental conditioning practices, often sharing routines and motivational content with followers. Enduring legacy. Danica Patrick's legacy is defined not only by her on-track achievements but also by her role in shifting perceptions and possibilities within motorsports. She remains one of the most successful women in racing history, a pioneering figure who broke barriers in both IndyCar and NASCAR, a role model for young athletes, especially young girls pursuing competitive careers, a prominent voice in discussions about empowerment and personal development. Her journey, from a determined 10-year-old in karting to an international sports icon, continues to inspire people far beyond the world of racing. Early development and international training. Danica Patrick's decision to move to England as a teenager was a bold and unusual step for an American driver, especially for a young woman in the 1990s. Competing in British series such as Formula Vauxhall and Formula Ford placed her in the heart of one of the world's toughest motorsport training grounds. She raced against future Formula One hopefuls and seasoned European talents, gaining experience with high downforce cars and technical circuits. Her years in Europe helped shape her racecraft in wheel-to-wheel situations, her understanding of aerodynamics in open-wheel cars, her professional discipline and mental toughness although she faced financial challenges, cultural differences, and intense competition. Patrick's persistence caught the attention of American racing teams, helping her transition back to the United States with solid credentials. Breakthrough in American open-wheel racing. Danica Patrick's debut season in IndyCar in 2005 is often regarded as one of the most impactful rookie seasons in modern motorsports. Her performance at the Indianapolis 500 captivated audiences, and she led multiple laps in a field filled with championship contenders. Impact of the 2005 Indianapolis 500. This race was a turning point not only for her career but also for American racing culture. Television ratings surged, media coverage exploded, and Patrick became a household name overnight. She was subsequently awarded the 2005 IndyCar Rookie of the Year title. Her presence brought renewed attention to IndyCar during a period of rebuilding and helped the series connect with younger and more diverse audiences. A consistent competitor in the IndyCar series between 2005 and 2011, Patrick remained one of the most consistent drivers in the championship. While she did not accumulate multiple wins, her reliability and race management earned her widespread respect, attributes that defined her IndyCar tenure. Excellent fuel-saving strategy, often outperforming rivals in long stints. Strong finishes on oval tracks, where precision and patience are essential. Steady improvement on road and street courses. A calm, analytical approach to engineering feedback. Her victory in 2008 was not a fluke, it was the result of years of refinement, experience, and team communication. Challenges and growth in NASCAR. Patrick's entry into NASCAR brought both excitement and scrutiny. The transition from open-wheel cars to stock cars requires a significant shift in driving technique. Stock cars are heavier and have far less downforce. Races are longer and more contact-dependent. Drafting dynamics differ dramatically, especially at superspeedways. Despite these challenges, Patrick steadily improved her qualifying and race performances. Her Daytona 500 achievements remain among the most impressive results by a newcomer from open-wheel racing. She also opened doors for female competitors in a sport that, at the time, had far fewer women positioned for top-tier rides. Marketing power and brand influence. Danica Patrick became one of the most marketable athletes of her era. Her partnerships and endorsements reached beyond the motorsports world, reflecting her crossover appeal. Brands valued her not only for her racing accomplishments but for her confidence and articulate public presence, fitness-driven lifestyle, high recognition across sports, entertainment, and popular culture. She also starred in numerous high-profile.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.